All right, guys, this could be one of the most boring sparring breakdowns I've ever done. I think it's kind of important. It's interesting. So here's the moment. That's literally it. Okay, so we're going to break it down a little bit here. I start off in false lead with my weapon hand facing forward opposite of where my lead foot is. All right, false lead. Or a variation of false lead. You can accentuate this shoulder right here, could roll forward more to present the impression that the stick is closer to the opponent. But for all intents and purposes, my stick side is forward, but the same side leg is back, putting me in false lead. So he threatens with a bait right here, and I just give it a little shuffle back. All right. My stick was ready to defend in case that wasn't going to be a fake. But pay attention to my feet. Shuffle back. So after that fake, he elicits a little shuffle reaction from me, and then he immediately goes for my leg. So one more time. There's the fake. I shuffle back, and then he follows up. And because I'm in false lead, I'm able to retract that leg back. All right, not a lutang, possibly a retirada, but it puts me in this position where I have both of my feet really, really close together. This is a moment in time. This is a split second, by the way. And I'm out of range. I don't recommend this stuff for, boxing when this would be a compromised position for sure in boxing. Got my feet together, I'm susceptible to get knocked down. But what that is actually a female triangle. You see the female triangle manifest there? But there's something even more important to consider in that there is a transitionary bounce that allows my other foot, or that same foot, the same foot right here, the same leg that is going back. You see the bounce there, which actually loads it up for a spring forward movement. So female triangle, bounce transition allows me to load up this foot, which allows me to lunge forward. If he stayed in this position right here, right, this marker, keep an eye on where his foot is on the ground. If he stayed there, if he decided to hold his ground, he'd be in trouble. I would be in prime range to land an attack. So this is why I say this is one of the most boring sparring deconstructions that I've ever done, because nothing actually happens. This was the moment right there in real time. Nothing actually happens. But I thought it would be interesting to sort of break down the footwork involved in this moment when nothing happened. But something could have happened. And I think it's interesting that when you do your exercises, as far as, because here's like really a classic triangle footwork, right? Boom. It's almost like the way we do it in training, right? Slow, and then boom, right? That's a triangle. You see the triangle, boop, the triangle. But it's that little bounce. It's that little bounce at this moment where I am out of range. There's the bounce that allows me to load up the same foot that just retracted in order to launch me forward. That could have been bigger. But again, boring breakdown. Nothing actually happens here. All right, that's the breakdown. Super duper boring, but hopefully there are some lessons carried here in that. Don't get so fixated in the patterns of your footwork, and understand ways that it can be modified and applied. And even though this does look like a pretty damn good triangle footwork, female triangle footwork, as we study, it's that little detail, that load, that little bounce, right? Boom. That allows me to be able to move forward. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that boring breakdown.
Ah! Woo! You broke something. Oh, oh! I'm afraid to look. Oh! Oh my God!